I don't know if I want to watch. Should I watch that clip? I don't know if I should.
Bro, how is this possible?
Still here. We win this season.
We win this easy.
Meg actually, she banned me. Or she like reported me to somebody and got me banned. Unbanned it.
Wait, so
You what?
Thanos for I told you.
now Blizzard can actually lawsuit.
What? Meg, is this guy just saying shit, or is he spitting real facts?
A lot of people just call me Thanos.
Wait. What?
Meg doesn't work with the security team for any internal team.
Oh, okay, this guy just knows everything, huh?
She works for server architect.
What the f—
Alright, why am I even playing? You're just gonna crash the server.
I'm not.
Stop interrupting this guy? Dude, what am I supposed to do if he snipes every single one of my games?
I want to stop
Yeah, it's true. What do you do?
hating
What do you do?
but you just make it too hard.
I don't snipe your games. I have the power to put yourself into it.
Okay, man, and he's listening to everything I say anyway. What the f— am I supposed to do? I was like,
What are you supposed to do?
my point!
But look, I'm just trying to have fun, bro. I'm not trying to be like weird or anything.
Dude, you gotta give it a super, dude. He's so good at dealing with it.
Freaky over here on the
But I am
Overwatch
a
queues,
winner,
huh?
not a loser.
Blast, blast. Oh, I'm getting fricked.
Damn.
Hey, you listening? I want you to know you are a pathetic waste of a human, and I hope you go nowhere in life. If you can hear me, oh great loser, get a hobby, please,
The
Prej.
I watched
TTS.
you lose last, and I kind of felt bad, so I decided you might need some SR.
Alright, but can I just ask why DDoS servers? What's going on there? Can I ask?
I'm not DDoSing the servers. It's just a weird bug
Would
that
you
happens.
ask if he knows who Queen from ICCOM is?
I have no control over it.
Bro, guys, listen, listen to me. Avoiding is bad because then I just get—
He admits to an actual crime. BTW. Bro sounds 35 with 3 kids. He is way too old to be begging for attention.
Dude, the
like
TTS
this
is
from a
flaming the
streamer.
entire time. It's
Mr.
wild.
Ringus would never. He kicks your ass then leaves. This is pathetic.
No, he doesn't. Okay, let's not pretend here. Let's not pretend. No, he does not. Mr. Gringus has a whole song and dance every time he snipes me. Let's not
It's like a
fucking
car queue
joke.
chat, yeah.
He's most likely bluffing? I mean, yeah, I think so. I think so.
Uh-oh. Oh,
I have to-
no.
I have to
I
touch.
saw the swap.
Oh, GG. Well. Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, no. Dude, it's Torb. It's something with Torb. Dude, like, why not just take Torb out of the game for a bit until you figure it out? Like, hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, wake the f up! The dial-out noise? Yeah, I love Stepha's editing. Stepha is literally top tier. Always has been.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
So let's queue again, huh?
Poor guy. Poor guy. If that is true, which granted they could be just talking out of their ass, there's a real possibility they're just talking out of their ass. But to be fair though, if they did take action against that person and then they're back, there could be some truth in something like that. Who knows? The sad thing is this guy's getting exactly wants attention, but here's the problem though, right? Here's the thing about being a creator and being someone. People always have this
Father's
argument,
Day flats sub.
right? People always have this argument where they go, oh, like if someone's trolling or someone's saying some shit, it's like, oh, you're giving them attention. That's exactly what they want. But like, if you don't do anything, you don't say anything, and it just continues. Like, you don't want that to continue. You don't want that in your community, whatever. Then there's also the double-edged sword of like, if you don't talk about the cheater problem, then it's not being brought up, which means that they might not action on it because they're just not doing anything about it, and your game sucks and your matches suck for weeks, which is what happened in the first 2 weeks of this month, by the way, because Emong, for example, was getting sniped and having a bunch of shit happen like with his games, and I didn't even know about it. Like, nobody knew about it, like for at least for a week or so. I had no idea, and then like I was like, oh shit, like it's really that bad. And then it was like, there was that break for going to Dallas and stuff like that. It wasn't really being talked about that much. So like, okay, then nothing gets fixed. Here we are a month later and it's still not fixed. We only started talking about it in the last like 2 weeks, right? So there's like this double-edged sword of you don't talk about it, nothing happens. Or if you talk about it, you're giving them what they want, which is attention. Dude, it's lose-lose. What the f am I supposed to do? Like, I have a platform and I have a voice to try to like, hey guys, this is bad, right? This is not good. But if I don't say anything, it's gonna continue. But if I say something, then you're giving them attention. Like, somebody, some PR expert come and tell me what am I supposed to do here, right? Because I feel like I'm trying to do the right thing. Being like, hey guys, like, hey, what's going on? Hey, this is ridiculous, right? And I'm not as big of a streamer as like Super, right? Like, they're getting sniped all day. If Super's getting sniped all day long, hey, it's probably gonna see a lot more people. It's probably gonna end up on like live stream fails and go bananas, right? Like, it's just gonna go everywhere. Mine isn't gonna do that. I'm not in that community. I don't have like a live stream fails community. I'm not in that like sphere, right? So like, what do we do, right? Like, what do we do? Like, I have a pretty decently sized like TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, what do I do? Blizzard bragged recently about quick play being the most popular game type over comp. Do they not see why?
What if we did a shadow
in Season
fix
9,
for
it
the
actually
cheaters
swapped.
and trollers by having the matchmaker put them in lobbies with bots and other cheaters and trollers? I would like to see a 5v5 of nothing but cheaters versus aimbot AI.
It'd be like that, oh god, it'd be like that thing, you know, like, what is it? Is it Russia that wants to do like the steroid Olympics where like everyone just takes all the drugs on the planet or something like that? It'd be like the same thing. It'd be like the esports championship, but everyone's cheating out of their minds. Like, who can cheat harder? You know, like, just absolute insanity. You know, that's what it sounds like. Holy shit, dude. I don't know. It's sad. Makes me sad. Thanks for 3 months. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. It's kind of sucks. You know, it just kind of sucks. And Overwatch historically has always not been the worst. You know, like, yeah, we've had bad periods, but I don't think we've ever had a period this bad. Like, towards the end of Overwatch 1, there was a bad period where there was a lot of cheaters running around. But to be fair, it was also 6v6, and so if you had 2 tanks, your 2 tanks could literally just go sit on their and just destroy them. Like, even the spin bonding Widowmakers, unless... Okay, there was actually one version of the cheat that I had never seen before, and I'd never seen it since, where this guy was sitting, like, in the middle of Hanamura, in between first and second, spinning around, and was spawn killing the enemy team through the walls. That was, like, the worst I've ever seen. But beyond that, though, you could typically just take your 2 tanks and just go sit on his head. Go, like, ball diva, and that's it, and you just shut them down, right? But I don't know. I don't know what to do. Something I'm kind of thinking about doing, chat. I know you guys love TikTok reacts and stuff like that. The tough thing is actually gathering content for it. I just grabbed a bunch of TikToks off of my own For You page this week, and I was gonna just show you those and be like, Platz's TikToks of the week, or something stupid. Just looking to do other shit at this point. Hell, even the Overwatch TikTok react thing has gotten so dry, there's nothing left. Like, everyone's TikToks are either arguing about 5v5, 6v6, arguing about skin prices, or just like stupid clip, like not even fun clips, like it's just like play of the games. Wow, there ain't really much here anymore, huh? There's no fun ones. No fun ones. No good takes, no juicy stuff, nothing. Oh, time to go get in the Han zone. Just chatting about the Overwatch. You know what the problem is though? Real talk. Dude, you know, I was actually talking to Emong about this. Because I've been feeling a little bit self-conscious as a streamer recently. Where sometimes where I stream Overwatch for a long period of time, for at least like a couple hours, I just stop saying anything. Because like, dude, it gets so boring. Like, not just the game, but like, I like run out of shit to talk about, and unless there's something chat has or brings up, dude, I'm literally just completely out. Yeah, it literally is like disassociation. And it's like, we nicknamed it like the paint, like when paint starts drying. And there's just nothing, there just ain't anything there. And it's like, for a long time though, you can just play comp at that point, right? And it's like, you know, that would kind of be enough mental stimulation. Somebody says something every once in a while, somebody flames someone else on the enemy team. You know, there's something, there's like a little something there. Did I just hear it? Did my stream just die? Please tell me it did. Why don't you take a break? But I don't need a break from streaming. I've been streaming Elden Ring 10 hours a day. I've been streaming Elden Ring 10 hours a day and having a great time. It's not a streaming problem. It's really not. And I think anyone who thinks that is like, oh, like maybe just burn out, what? It's just so wrong. Because it's just genuinely hitting the wall of like, there ain't much to talk about. It's just like kind of the same mindless games the entire time, you know? And it's like, I don't want it to be that way, but I feel like my stream gets so boring after a couple hours of Overwatch, because like I got nothing to talk about, the game's got nothing to talk about, there's nothing new, nothing stimulating, and so like I was like, do you feel the same way? And it turns out we kind of do sometimes, so it's not crazy, because I like making good content, I like making stuff that people enjoy, so that's why I've kind of started doing like what's it called, like at the beginning, farming content, doing like the spectating, doing whatever, talking about stuff, TikTok reacts, whatever it might be, and then moving on after that, because like we just run out of juice, like all the juice is gone. Main Man wasn't meant to play a game for 6,000 hours. Really? So how did we do it for Overwatch 1 and all the years up until this exact point? Why is everybody feeling that at the exact same time? Is it because A, the people that have been doing it for 7 years all of a sudden, all at the exact same time, are all experiencing the same problem at the exact same time? Or B, is there something else at play because every single person is feeling the same problem at the exact same time? I think coincidences are a sign of something at play, but I don't believe in coincidences like that. That is beyond a coincidence. There is no way on the planet every Overwatch streamer is feeling the same way at the exact same time. Do you see how many people are playing variety? Like, my mods last night were making the joke that we started the Elden Ring train because there's like 10 Overwatch streamers that are playing Elden Ring after this week. Why do you think that is? You know? Is it because I'm the genius trendsetter? Absolutely not. They probably saw that first day of me banging my head against a wall and everyone in chat was having a great time. There was tons of people just vibing out. And then, you know, the sense of accomplishment and there's something else to do, and probably like, hell, that looks kind of fun. I'm down. I think it's much more of that. So yeah, I don't think anybody wants to hate Overwatch, or nobody wants to be in this point where they're like bitching about it anymore. I'm honestly personally sick of it. I'm actually so sick of it. I don't even want to talk about stuff anymore. I don't even want to talk about Overwatch's problems. I genuinely don't anymore. I am legitimately hit the point where I don't even want to complain about some of the things that are going on at this point because I'm so bored of it, but like there's almost nobody else left. Everyone else quit or is gone. They're all gone. There's like no one left to talk about it anymore. And it's like it's hit the point of apathy where the people that are here just don't care anymore. They're like, yep, can't do anything. It's not gonna get fixed anyways. What's the point? You know? And it's, man, that blows. So I don't know. I'm personally someone who doesn't believe in that kind of a coincidence. I wonder what Luca thinks of Overwatch right now. I think we can get a post-game interview with Luca and be like, hey, what's your thoughts on the state of Overwatch? See, that would be content. I really don't think we're all crazy. No, it's not. Listen, okay, listen, granted, I appreciate the nice thoughts, like having a community to move to a different game.
For me personally, I am here to see the
I'm genuinely starting to believe it more.
Not so much the game. I am glued to the screen when you are yapping and usually dab out when comp comes around, although I have been here more often for the Elden Ring, so maybe I am also bored of WoW. I am unsure because I don't play Elden Ring myself, it's generally just because you yourself are entertaining. Yeah. I'd love to see some more variety.
And I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you here when I say this, right? I'm starting to believe you guys more because I have really bad imposter syndrome, right? So like, remember the whole Boger me talk, right? After that, I was like, you know, I think about it, and I read a lot of the comments on that video, people were like, holy shit, like you should definitely should. And then playing Elden Ring and how excited people were. Hell, even playing Undertale, that game's like, what, 9 years old? Like people loved it. People thought it was great. I'm starting to believe you guys, but what I'm saying is not about that. What I'm saying is like, I don't want to give up on Overwatch. I think it's still savable. I think that this game has a good future, but like, man, they just keep getting kicked in the dick over and over. And like, why do you keep kicking me in the dick? Like it's kind of pissing me off, you know? It's like, stuff like this is just like, it shouldn't be a problem. Like we should be able to fix this. Like yeah, like TF2 has a problem with bots and cheaters and all that shit, right? Because it's an unsupported game for the last like 10 years or whatever the fuck. Overwatch is not an unsupported game. We should not be unable to queue games because of how bad like the cheater problem is, right? Like we shouldn't be able to not play the game because of how bad tank is. We should not be able to not play the game because support's only job at this point is to stick their healing as far up their tank's ass as possible, because if they try to play the DPS playstyle, their tank can't play the video game. So like it depends on like luck of the draw, which support you're getting. You get the DPS support in which you can't play the game, or you're getting the healing support in which then you can play the game, but then they're also not having a good time. So like support players aren't having fun, tank players aren't having fun, DPS players are the only person that get to have any fun, but even they're not having that much fun because they're still playing the same meta heroes the entire time because they're all playing hit scan the entire time. Like nobody's having a good time, right? And it's like there's no way. Like how is this not fixable? We can totally fix this. You just gotta wake the up, understand, hey, we're wrong, man. We're wrong. We got to admit it. Just be like, hey guys, hey, that's on us. That's on us. We'll fix it. Hey, we got you. We're gonna do this. Hell, just revert. Honestly, at this point, revert to season 8. Tone down healing about 5%. Get rid of the passives. Get rid of all the bullshit passives. Right? You can keep the tank boop passive if you want. And honestly, the healing passive has actually been pretty decent. You can keep that as well. But like, maybe 50% is a little bit too much. Maybe you can put it back to like 30, 35, you know, ish. 50 is a little bit strong, but I understand why it's at 50. Ryan should be 50. Everyone else should be less. The only reason I say Ryan before someone goes, oh, you're just biased. Dude, I don't even play Ryan that much anymore. Hell, I don't even know what my profile looks like in Overwatch 2. What the hell does it even look like? All modes. Ryan's still barely ahead. I guess let's do competitive. All seasons. 57 versus 56. Like my entire playtime of this game. It's never been that close in my life. Actually, hold on. All modes, time played. This is my time played over time. So like, look at what the difference is. Look at the biggest differences in these heroes over the years versus Overwatch 2 competitive. It's actually much closer. Sigma's there, Zarya's there, Winston's there. So I don't even play it that much anymore, right? Oh, I'm in the way. Sorry, my bad. So this is competitive through all of Overwatch 2. Versus all modes, time played. I really don't even play it that much. The only reason I say that is because like Ryan can't do anything unless you're up close, right? So I think Ryan should go to 50%. But the point is, everything else though, like just make it wrong. Just go, like we're sorry. Like, you know, we tried something new, we swung the bat, and I appreciate when you do that because doing that kind of shit is great. You know what I mean? Do that. Try new shit, but it doesn't work. Get the out. Go back, dude. That's the only reason why I even think the 6v6ers even have a valid argument at this point. It's because they ignore them. They don't say a goddamn word and they pretend they don't exist. And it's like, dude, we all see the elephants in the room. Why are we pretending like the elephant in the tutu is not standing there? Why are we all pretending the elephant with the tutu is not standing in the middle of the room with us? Because I see him. We're all looking at him. And they asked you to not bring it up? On the Aaron interview specifically, yes. Beyond that, no. Nobody can ever tell me what to do. You know how many times I know I've thrown down the gauntlet on things and I know it's not a good idea? Countless. It was just that interview. Perhaps, and I was like, yeah, I'll respect it. But it sounded like they were going to talk about it later. They were like, it's a conversation we're not looking to have right this moment. I'm like, hey, that's fair. I want to keep it respectful because I want more communication like this in the future. And then it didn't happen. There's been radio silence since.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
I feel like I did my part. I feel like I respected their wishes. And where's our respect? Gone. I don't know. Anyways, though, that's my point. It's like I'm kind of tired of talking about it. Oh, I'm dead. Someone said tanks die too fast. Yeah, they do. But they don't at the same time. That's the thing. They do or they don't. And the fact that it's so wildly shifts is the problem. Because you have that game where that tank player literally doesn't die the entire game and literally rolls the entire lobby. But then you also have games like that where they just made a swap to cast and I immediately got hindered, slept, hogged, and instantly exploded.
No matter. Good always.
And also, the way so many people parrot stuff the devs say sometimes, even if it's legitimately inherently wrong. I showed you guys an article that was from Overwatch 2's launch. You want to see it? I still got it. I'll show you a literal dev blog that released before Overwatch 2 came out, in which they said they are very confident that the game will not be centered around counter swapping, because they don't believe Overwatch is the type of game where you should be able to just pick a hero and beat another character. You want to see it? I'll show you right now. For example, in the original Overwatch, especially higher levels, the strongest way to shut down an enemy great enemy Tracer diving your support line was to swap over to Cassidy. If the Cassidy player was effective enough, the Tracer couldn't even feel a need to switch themselves. The Tracer could even feel a need to switch themselves over that hard counter. While Overwatch 2 heroes will have their own clear strengths and weaknesses, and some heroes will be more effective than others, we believe our gameplay is better and is more fun with fewer hard counters and a broader range of effective hero picks. A further benefit is having your personal favorite be viable more often. That philosophy is guiding us forward. That changed in Season 5, in which they said that they actually like counter swapping and they believe it's part of the game. So, sometimes what ends up happening is a certain design philosophy legitimately doesn't work because of something they're doing, and then they will say, oh, we're actually changing our idea. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's just your original didn't work. It worked differently than you intended. So now, instead of saying, oh shit, it's not working the way we intended, it's actually, no, we like the way it is now. That's just not true. Because remember, Jared did that, I think he did that that interview with SVB, in which they said, we like the idea of swapping and countering. And swapping is, like, part of Overwatch's identity. At this rate, they might as well take the 2 out of the game. These make a difference. 5, you purchase a premium currency in Battle Pass. I mean, oh, I don't disagree, but like, okay, but like, what would that do? Like, let's say tomorrow Overwatch is like, okay, there's no difference between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 at this point. Do we rebrand to Overwatch 1? What's the point? They're just gonna get dunked on it for again. Like, what difference does it make if the 2 is there nowadays versus it's not being there? Real talk. What's the difference? If anything, it's just a PR nightmare. All it would do is just verify the claims of anyone who gets really mad and says like Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 are the same. And if they went back and said, hell, it's just called Overwatch again, they'll go, see, told you, no difference.